What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. And if you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back. And I do appreciate the support. Guys, it's a crazy world we live in. Now, I just did a video not even 2 hours ago about the situation between the 15-year-old Chicago girl that was missing, Amaris, some people say Amaris Parker, may she rest in peace, and this moron right here. His name is Joshua Williams. He's 24 years old. Come to find out, she was running away to keep up with this dude right here, who's her boyfriend. Now, the video just came out about what happened in court and how he got caught. And I'm gonna let y'all take a look at it. In my last video, at the end of the video, I typed up there, some holes in the story, something seem off, it's something they're not saying. This will all explain it today. And I'm gonna tell you something. This dude right here was dangerous and should have never been around this 15-year-old girl. Just him being 24 years old and being around her at 15 show he's dim-witted and shows that he has a demented mind and something's wrong with him anyway. And you will find out what it is in this video. I'm gonna tell you, when I come back, I'm gonna say something some people may not like, but I gotta address the elephant in the room. Check it out.
And tonight is charged with murder in the strangulation of 15-year-old Amaris Parker in South Shore last week.
Joshua Williams appeared in court for a detention hearing today after police arrested him on Saturday. WGN's Dana Rebick is live at 26 in California with details. Dana.
Well, a judge ordered Joshua Williams to remain detained. Again, he is charged with first-degree murder in the strangulation death of 15-year-old Amaris Parker. We spoke with her mother late last week outside this man's apartment building.
She had reached out to me and was trying to come home. And she had strength enough to give the actual address, 7259 East Phillips.
Johanna Clark says her daughter, 15-year-old Amaris Parker, repeatedly ran away to see this man, 24-year-old Joshua Williams, who lived in this South Shore apartment building.
She was dating this young man that knew she was underage. When I came, they opened the gate and I saw him in there.
Chicago police say on December 10th, Parker was inside and went to Joshua Williams' neighbor's house, asking to use his phone to call her mom to come pick her up. Her mother went but couldn't find her. The next morning, Parker called back and her mom went again.
I picked her up on the corner right there and she ended up leaving again.
Parker told her mom Williams would not let her leave his apartment, and she escaped when he thought she was in the bathroom. Later that day, Johanna Clark left her apartment to pick her other daughter up from school, and when she got back, Amaris was gone, returning to Williams' apartment, where a neighbor reported hearing them arguing. Police say later the next night, the defendant called his cousin and said Parker was foaming at the mouth and he didn't know what to do. That cousin called 911. When an ambulance arrived, Parker was found lying in an open closet, unresponsive. Paramedics say she had a necklace lodged in her throat, noting her neck was red and cut with scratches and cuts on her face. After an autopsy, the medical examiner said Parker's windpipe was crushed, ruling her death homicide by strangulation. Police questioned Williams the following day and released him, but arrested him 3 days later. He denied harming Parker, saying they fell asleep and she didn't wake up the next day. But after reviewing Williams' phone, police say they found videos of him touching Parker's dead body, as well as more than 50 Google searches related to strangulation, the death penalty, and how to explain an asphyxiation death. And we learned in court today that Joshua Williams is actually a fugitive wanted on an out-of-state warrant out of El Paso County, Texas, for a strangulation case there back in 2019. His next court date here in Cook County is on January 10th.
All right, guys, that's what the court documents have came out today with him being in his first day in court. And this guy right here is a serial killer. He was. You saw what he did? He Googled 50 times how to answer questions and what is asphyxiation. This guy is a predator, a hyper predator. Did you hear what they said? 2019, he a fugitive running from the law from another strangulation case. This guy got a series of doing this. I'm going to tell you something. There are men and women out here that are fascinated with death. Like I said in my other videos, this guy right here strangled the girl, saw her resisting. He watched the life leave her body. He was curious about it. He wanted to see the reason why he Googled that many times. He wanted to see the different stages of her losing her life and the different things she was doing and all he was experiencing, the vile, just the graphicness of it. He wanted to know what each part of that meant. Tell me I'm lying on that. It's a damn shame how he did that child. She ran away to be with a 24-year-old dude, 9 years a senior. He know that. See, I'm gonna tell you something. That first visit she went to the house with him. So I'm gonna tell you how these guys do. These guys get these girls, act like they on their level. Give them a little bit of freedom that they can't get at home with the parents. Treat them like they grown up, like they their age. Kids can't wait to be adults. Easy play. Probably let her drink, smoke weed, or do whatever he wanted to do with her that she feel as though what grown-ups do, put on a level. Used her sexually. You understand what I'm saying? She got tired of it. Okay, I want to go home. Nah, you ain't going nowhere. Now we making her a prisoner. You know what I'm saying? Never know what went on in the house. He could have had other people involved. Either way, her running off changed and she wanted to go home. Called her mom, said, hey, I'll face the music. Better than what I'm dealing with here. It take a lot for somebody to run away and then call your parents, hey, come get me. And they had to tell you where they at. So she'll risk getting in trouble because the danger that was presented to her where she was at was much more greater. Leaves, right? Mother comes to the house, can't find her, goes back the next day. Hold that thought, what I just said. Go back next day, see the dude, see the girl get in the car, see the man older, right? Leave with the girl. Girl goes home. Something transpires, conversation, sweet talk. She's missing something. Forgetting about the horror she faced the first time. Runs away and comes back. While she's doing that, give him time to devise his plan. Now, this time, he stuffs beads in her throat, does all this crazy stuff to her, touches the dead body after he's filming it. Dude is a serial killer. Monster in the making. It's a damn shame this little girl had to lose her life for this guy to get caught. Now watch this. I'm going to address the elephant in the room. Some people ain't going to like it, but I'm going to call it down the middle. I said something was weird when she was sitting there, and I felt bad when I said that. I'm like, yeah, the mom not crying. Then the part, oh, she loved to sing. She loved to dance. She's an angel. Ma'am, your daughter died. And that's what you're going to say that you missed the most about a 15-year-old child that you raised. Like that makes no sense. You didn't have tears in your face. She was an angel. Lord, oh. Go back and look at that video when he did. Look at the people that are standing around her when she did that. Nobody felt that. Even the activist dude. And shout out to him. I forgot your name, sir. He just sitting there like, nobody addresses the elephant in the room. And this is it. Ma'am, you failed your child. This is not that man's fault. You got her out of his clutches. And you barely did that. You failed. You saw he was 24 years old. You ain't called the cops. Got her home. No, he was messing around with her. Never called the police. She didn't go over there the next day. She went back. Some time had passed. You could have pressed charges on that man for statutory rape or whatever that statute is. He could have been locked up. You ain't say nothing. Another thing is this. When you went and got her and you never called the cops, before you went and got her, and seen the dude. Did y'all hear what she say? She was dating a man, and the man knew she was underage. You did too, and did nothing. Nothing. Did nothing. That's your child, your baby. You're a grown woman. You know the dangers that's out here. Last thing a mother or anybody with common sense wants is their teen daughter victimized by an older man. 9 years her senior. He knows stuff that she ain't even experienced yet. He turned her out. That's why she ran and came back. Seriously. Seriously. And I ain't gonna say it's just physically, but his mind is more advanced than hers. You ain't know that? You ain't know that? You know how many times y'all had people, hey, stay away from my kid. They keep coming around your kid. Stay away from this dude or stay away from this girl. They break your rules and go back. The urge is too high. You understand what I'm saying? Man, listen. Let me tell you something. When she left with this guy, when she got her home, before this even happened, ma'am, you knew this for a while. You knew this for a while that she was dealing with that dude. You didn't think it was a threat. I don't think you had control of your daughter so much as you know, one would believe. And this is the reason why I say this, guys. Your daughter called you. She had the strength to call. So you knew she was in distress. You went over there, couldn't find her, couldn't get in contact with her. She'll call me again. And you went home and went to sleep and then came back the next day and got her? Somebody lying. Why you ain't go over there with the police? I can't find my daughter, call the cops. He's in this building. Something ain't adding up with this. Here's another thing. Let's go down the line. Knew she was dealing with an overage man. Knew he was doing something to her that made her weak and all this other stuff. And you got her back because she was in danger. Never made never pressed charges against the guy. She ran back over there. You knew she was over there. You know the pattern. You knew she was over there. You can't be an adult and be in this scenario like, wait, I know where she at. Now you go over there. She's found dead. You crying in front of the building, acting like you didn't know nothing. Like you didn't, like this was a recipe for disaster from the beginning, man. And you failed your child. This guy should have been locked up. And when he got locked up, they'd have transported his ass back to El Paso, Texas, because he had a bigger case out there. You could have got your daughter out of this guy's clutches. I'm telling you, it's a lot of people out here that got all these crimes and they run in the street right now. You know what I'm saying? All in all, it's messed up. This woman failed a child. She never called the police, let it go down. Then when the bad shit happened, you on TV. Oh, Lord, I'm not feeling it, man. I'm not feeling it. I don't mean to be insensitive because this is a human life and that little girl should have been there and the mom should have did what the mom was supposed to do, protect her. And she didn't. She didn't. You saw this guy. Never pressed charge, nothing. You had his address. Had him right there. This guy got another case out there and he ran from it. He already knew he was going to do it, and then he was trying to figure out how to answer the questions to get away from a crime he intentionally did. This whole thing make me angry, man. I'm going to have to get off here. But listen, we got to protect our kids. We got to protect each other. This whole thing just stinks to me. It stinks. Man, the mom looked bad. She looked real bad. But you know, a lot of people be like, oh, she lost her daughter, so we ain't going to say nothing. I can't fake it. Shit. Amaris, what's her last name? Parker deserves the truth. And the truth is, mother didn't do what she was supposed to do. That's all I'm saying. May she rest in peace, and this dude be shown the flowers. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.